Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you know your personal year cycle number in numerology, this video is for you. In this video, you will know the number that is going to be influencing you for the entire month of February. Also, I will be sharing the numbers that are going to be surrounding you for each particular week for the month of February. If you still don't know your personal year cycle number for 2023, it's very easy. You just need to add the month and the day from your date of birth and add it with the calendar year 2023. So, as an example, if you were born March 6th, so you will add the number 3, which is the month of March, and the day 6 with the calendar year. So the number of the calendar year is the number 7 because you add all the numbers 2023. So you will add 3 plus 6 plus 7 equals 16. And you always have to reduce it to a one single digit. So it will give you 1 plus 6 equals 7. So your personal year cycle for this person, if it was born March 6th, it will be the year cycle 7. Now, um, after you know your own personal year cycle, I want to invite you to jump to my channel and find what is the meaning of that number. The reason why is because I'm going to need you to come back and watch this video so you can know what is the additional number that is going to be influencing you for the month of February. The reason why is because by you knowing your personal year cycle, you can discover the number that is going to be influencing you for each particular month. In this case, we're going to talk about February. Okay, so let's just jump in and let's see what's behind the numbers.
Okay, so if you're in your personal year cycle 2, the number that is going to be ruling for the entire month of February is going to be the 4. The 4 represents stability, it represents order, represents control, represents growth, represents structure. The key word for you to succeed is actually self-discipline. It's going to be very favorable energy for you, surrounding you for February, because anything that you structure and build for this month is going to give you a stability from the long term. It's going to be a little bit busy, and it's going to feel maybe sometimes tedious, and you're going to maybe you just want to throw the towel and you just want to stop what you're doing. Perhaps you're going to feel tired, maybe sometimes exhausted, I want to say, but please take your breaks, okay? So take your breaks so you can persevere and continue what you're doing, because whatever you build in this month, it's going to help you for the long term, as I said at the beginning. It's going to teach you also to be more practical, to maybe do things in a different way. You're going to need to reorder something that is not working anymore so it can continue to help you to move forward. It's a month of growth, a very productive month. So perhaps on January it was about expansion and communicating. It was more joyful, maybe a little bit slow at the beginning, but then later on you felt like hopeful. Maybe you started to plant the seeds of some kind, and now February it's like you need to work on it now and give it some kind of structure. Okay, so this is going to be maybe changing location related to your career. Maybe that you're starting a new job or starting to live in a new location, and now you need to organize and reorder your life once again, so depending of each person. So now remember, this 4 is going to be with you for the entire month of February. So now let's jump and break it down per week. Don't forget to get your piece of paper and to write something with it so you know the influences that are going to be with you. Okay, so this is a pinnacle chart. This is a tool that helps us identify the numbers that will be representing us and influencing us for the entire month of February. So in this case, for the people that have the personal year cycle 2, when you calculate the calendar number of February, which is the 2, and add it with your own personal year cycle 2 equals 4. That's why I said at the beginning of the video that it's very important to know your own personal year cycle. So on the first week of February, from the day 1 to 7, it's still going to be ruled by the number 4. So I want to invite you to be open-minded and to prepare yourself for the first week of February. Perhaps you're already in it, or you already feel it, or you already know what is this about. Some challenges, they can come to you in a different directions, okay? So I don't want you to worried and freak out of some kind, but be aware, be open-minded that it could be a possibility, okay? But when you are conscious, you can see things in a different perspective. So the first week of February, this is your time to really be disciplined. Again, take your breaks, but continue what you're doing, okay? To not avoid any responsibility, even please for the entire month of February, because it can actually come back to you, okay? So heads up on that. So the first week, it could be something that you need to organize to give a different structure. This surprised me. I was not expecting this, let's say. I'm going to need to reorder. If I was working one time or I was doing things this way, I'm going to have to just flip it and do it this way. It doesn't mean that you have to stop it, but you just maybe give it a different structure, okay? It's nothing that you cannot handle it. But now that you're going to be prepared, you can tackle anything. So the second week, from the day 8 to the 14, is going to be ruled by the number 6. The 6 represents healing. It represents family, represents love, harmony. It could be related to children, maybe some increase of responsibilities that can play a role for you in the second week. Perhaps one of your children, if you have children, they get sick and, oh, you know what, I'm going to need to call work and I'm going to need to cancel this meeting, or I'm going to have to call that I cannot go in because, of course, something happened that I had to stay home for my child, of course, so you can give them the care they deserve, or it could be maybe your parents, or it could be a friend, or even a coworker, or if you have employees, whatever it is, because the number 6 is going to invite you to maybe give the support to others, but to learn as well to balance yourself and to also put yourself first, and to comfort yourself, to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself. Maybe this is nothing about another person. It could be related to yourself. Maybe I need to go to the doctor. I need to take care of this. I'm not feeling well. And you know what? I knew this. I needed to move forward with this, and I was just skipping it. And you know what? Maybe this week is going to tell you, no, you should have went, and now this is the time to do so and take care of yourself, okay? Because that's what it means, the number 6. The number 6 is about care, about nurture, responsibility. It's the number of health. So something can play a role about that. Try to not do anything by yourself. Reach out for help, because I see here that you're going to need to collaborate perhaps with others. It's something regarding about partnerships, okay? So that could be very, very favorable. You might detach from something that is not serving you anymore, because on the third week, it's going to lead you to connect with new beginnings. So do you see reorder and then detachment, and then the number 1 on the third week is going to surprise you with new beginnings in a good way. planting the seeds, opening new doors. It could be opportunities that it's going to come to you, but you needed to really do some kind of cleanup here on the first 2 weeks. And then the third week is like, okay, this is the new beginnings. This is what I was waiting for. I'm starting this new project, or I'm starting this new job, or this new routine, or whatever is the case. So the third week, it's important to now focus on yourself. I'm not saying in a selfish way, but to focus what is now that you want, what is to connect with your independency. The third week is all about being independent, to stand alone and to not depend on others. Yeah, to reach out for help, that's one thing, but to not codepend, because the third week is gonna uh, really wanna help you to be the leader, that you are here to be, and to be the leader for others as an example, um, to lead by example. Okay, so lastly, the last week of February is going to be ruled by the 6th, similar by the second week. But this one, I feel strongly that it's going to be more a sense of healing, because of everything that you went throughout the month. It's like, oh, okay, now I can focus on myself. I can now get back on what I was doing that it makes me happy, to go take a bath or whatever you connect the most, that it helps you to be centered and heal. But it could be some other situation that can play a role with you that is going to give you a sense of healing. Um, it can be also increase of responsibilities with your family members, or like I said, children, grandparents. It could be family, or like I said, even friends. Whatever is the case. But I feel more that four is going to be more a sense of healing. Of everything that you accomplish. Okay, so now let's jump to the next cycle.
There you go. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope it made sense. Please comment below if you have any questions or anything that you want to share. This is your numerologist and life coach, Michelle Aufiero. I wish you a wonderful month of February. Go and shine, go and do what you are meant to be here to do. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.